Got it.
Yeah. Hey, hey.
Hello.
Yes, yes. I hope everybody is doing
Back.
well. Ah, back in the building,
Hi.
y'all.
Hi. It's Thursday. It's Friday's Eve. Woo woo.
Yes, Friday's Eve. You already know every time you come here, it's Friday's Eve, getting everybody ready for the weekend. Um, this is kind of like we're back. I love it. I love
Oh,
it. I
I
love
know.
it.
It seems like you haven't been here for a while. Oh no, you are. Oh wow. You
Yeah.
haven't been here in 2 weeks, I think.
Yeah, it's been about 2 weeks. Been about 2 weeks, but I'm so glad to be back. We definitely have an action-packed show for you guys today. We're just gonna give a couple minutes real quick just to let people start to roll in and things like that. But it's so good to be back. Hope you guys are ready.
Yeah.
Make sure I got everything. Got my notes. Got my pencil. Hold on 1 second. 1 second here.
He's got his booze. That is not coffee. Don't let him fool you.
It's high quality H2O. H2O.
Sure.
Next time. Maybe we can do like a pre New Year's Eve show.
Oh, right.
And we know we can have a couple little bubbly, couple little drinks or something like that.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
But it's getting time. I don't want to hold everybody up. But welcome. Big shout out to all the usual suspects returning. But if this is your first time, welcome. We are a local online news show. We talk about local, national, and international news. I am Aaron Casey.
I am Lana Quest. Hello.
Yes. And we're back. I'm so happy. I missed you guys. If you can, let us know how you've been doing. How was your holiday, Thanksgiving, all of that, either in the description or in the chat. Shout out to one of the best moderators out there. You know who you are, Miss Michelle. Yeah.
Woo
Woo woo. You already know.
Big shout out to Mary, because Mary, we know it's late where you are too. So we gotta shout her out too, and she be up in these chats. So
thank you.
Like
big shout out.
2 a.m.
Oh man, she holding it down. So with that being said, we're gonna get right into it. As you know, we're gonna start off with some quick news. I'm gonna save that for later, but I'm on the wrong side of my notes, y'all. Sorry about that. Okay, here we go. This is some international news. Unfortunately, it's the Ukraine and Russia conflict. A lot of stuff is going on. Russia's putting troops on the border. You already know there's a lot of issues going on dating way back between those two, things like that. Russia trying to annex Crimea. But there's a lot of things going on. With that being said, I just want to say everything that we talk about will be in the description box after the show. So if you want to look up, do some research yourself, which we highly suggest. You guys can do that.
You know, they sent Secretary, what's his name, Bilkin or Blinken?
Blinken.
They sent him.
Oh,
yeah. They sent him down there either today or yesterday, but he's down there trying to make peace.
And that's what's up. Moving right along, I do want to give a congratulations to Ellie Smith. She is Miss USA from Kentucky, doing her thing. Beautiful Black sister. Again, congratulations to her. Definitely want to shout that out. You know, Kentucky, what is it? Kentucky Wildcats is Bearcats.
I'm just happy something good came out of Kentucky, because senator.
Yeah.
Yes,
But again,
shout out, big up.
congratulations.
Yes.
Something good from Kentucky.
Yeah.
Moving right along. I don't like this person in particular. But if you guys haven't known, Lauren Boebert, can't even say her name properly, said some very vile things about Ilhan Omar, which is totally unacceptable. I thought there's supposed to be some decorum as a member of Congress. Yes, you can have a disagreement with your colleagues, of course, if you're Republican or Democrat, that's fine. But to say the stuff that she said, and if you guys didn't see the video where Ilhan Omar played that voicemail, that was just it was sick, yo. Like this, they're both in Congress. She shouldn't be inciting her, constituents or just people in general to call and make those crazy voicemails. It was horrible. Again, I'm not a big fan. Moving right along. And this is sad news. I definitely want to send my condolences. Virgil Abloh passed away from a very, very rare heart condition. If you guys don't know who he is the creator of Off-White, very popular fashion brand. He was also the head director at Louis Vuitton, creating new designs, new fashion, new style. Of course, he was big friends with Kanye West. They had their little beef, but they buried that hatchet when Virgil got his, promotion or got promoted to the director. There was that video, a viral video where he was walking down and gave Kanye a hug and all of that. So we definitely lost a great creator, fashion icon. So my condolences and shouts out to his family. He left behind 2 daughters and a lovely wife. So again, RIP to him. But we're going to be moving right along. Of course, I don't like to talk about this guy, but the old ex-president, of course, he's in the news again. He's trying to block the call logs and documents from January 6th.
Of course.
Enough about that. You guys already know that whole story.
Yeah.
But that's what's going on.
I mean,
and lastly, go ahead.
Isn't Meadows cooperating, or did he cooperate and then change his mind and then say he's not going to cooperate? Is that
he did exactly that?
Yeah. Okay.
He did exactly that.
He got that phone call from Trump's people. Was like, we're gonna need you to stop talking, and then he stopped talking. Yeah.
Yeah. And lastly, sad but good news, sad news. An icon, a trailblazer, the first Black professor of Miami-Dade County, Carrie Meeks. Unfortunately, she passed away at 95, but she left a amazing legacy. Like I said, she was the first Black female professor of Miami-Dade County, which is a college, which is awesome. When I was doing my research, and I'll make this quick, she was the granddaughter of slaves. So her grandparents that's crazy to even think about.
95. So
like
that makes sense.
It makes sense, but I'm just
almost
saying
100,
like that's wild. But speaking of that, she was born in 1926 in Tallahassee. And of course, not only being a professor, but she was the first Black lady to represent Florida as a U.S. representative back in 1993. She was an amazing lady, again, had an amazing legacy. A lot of people loved and adored her. Just like Virgil, we lost another good one. But her legacy and the people she inspired to step up to be congresswomen and get into get into politics and things like that. She inspired a lot of people. So again, my condolences, but a big shout out to Carrie Meek. She did a thing. But that right there concludes quick news. And I will pass the mic off to Miss Quest.
Sure. Let's play a game.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's keep this show on the road. Let's get it going. Is everyone ready?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, look at that. Chat's full.
Let's go.
All right. First, I have quotes and questions today. So let's see. What do we want to do first? Question. What's the name of Macy's? No, wait. What's the name of the Macy's Day Thanksgiving Parade's second ever black balloon?
Oh.
So the Macy's Day Thanksgiving Parade had a black balloon in its parade this year. Second only. What was its name? Hey, Infinite.
That's a good one. I will be honest, I didn't catch that. I didn't even know that. That is wild.
Yeah.
That is wild. Can I get it? Can we get some hints? That's
I don't even know how to give you a hint into like a literal name.
Okay, all right.
Franklin from Peanuts. That's a good one. So there's an animated special on Netflix named after her. From the creators of Doc McStuffins. She looks like Doc McStuffins.
Oh, okay.
Her last name is part of a song where you do this. It's called Blink and Turn. Like you did last year.
Okay.
Come on, baby.
Blink and turn.
Come on, baby. Like you did.
Oh, man.
I'm interning. Okay, you do this to your hair.
Twist?
Yes, that is the last name. That is close enough. We'll call her Miss Twist. Ada Twist. Her name is Ada Twist. Ada
Twist.
There's no
okay.
way I'm giving you a hint for Ada.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't.
Ada Twist.
Ada Twist.
Ada Twist is the second black balloon. The first one, I will give you extra credit if you can guess the first one that was in 2002.
I'm gonna go with Franklin.
Franklin is a good guess, and he guessed
just because that was a. No, but what was it?
Okay, so the first black one was Little Bill.
Oh, I do remember that.
And that
was a big deal. That was
2002. I mean,
wow.
I'm so happy for Ada Twist because it was dope. It was a nice chocolate balloon, like dark and with two big puffs. Like it was amazing. And if you watch the video, you see the little kids like taking pictures, like like they were freaking out. These kids because it's such a surprise to see it.
Yeah,
y'all don't let this take this long again. That's ridiculous. From 2002 to 2021.
Come on now.
Come on. All right. Quote, I don't think anyone has hurt the credibility of doctors more than Dr. Fauci. Who said that this week?
Repeat that one more time.
Oh, Caillou. Caillou was not black. He's bald and white, but I'm sure there was a lot of blue. Someone said Caillou was the first, but yeah. Sorry. Back to the quote. I don't think anyone has hurt science, has hurt the credibility of doctors more than Dr. Fauci.
Was that Rand Paul?
Close. I don't think anyone has hurt science and the credibility of doctors more than Dr. Fauci. They're having a feud this week. Very good. Ted Cruz, Infinite got it.
Oh, I was about to say Tucker Carlson, Ted Cruz. Okay. I mean, they're both horrible people, so.
Very. The pandemic has been mishandled by elites who mandated policies and closed parks and shuttered our schools. They shut down businesses and they take away our freedoms. Who said that this week? The pandemic has been mishandled by the elites who mandate policies, close parks, shatter schools, and shut down businesses, and they take away our freedoms.
Was that Marjorie Green?
Nope.
Shut down the schools. Mishandled.
Let's see. I will give it. He threw in his hat to run for Senate in Pennsylvania.
Oh, Dr. Oz?
Yes. Yeah.
I seen somebody put a
trash.
I think it was either a tweet or a meme or somebody had said it. They were just like, please stay where you are, or something like that. And I was like, oh, please, yes.
Such trash.
Like
trash. Okay. How many Black playwrights are currently on Broadway?
Ooh, how many Black playwrights?
Yes, Dr. Oz, everyone, Dr. Oz. We have to give them a chance to answer.
Oh, yeah. That's
how
a good
many
one.
Playwrights are currently Black? How many Black playwrights are currently on Broadway? Have plays on Broadway?
I don't know. That's a good one.
They have to catch up. They haven't caught up.
I would like to go to a Broadway play.
Not one. It's record setting. It's a record right now. The number of Black playwrights that have plays.
Really? Wow.
More than one.
More than one. Record breaking.
More than one. Less than 10.
I'm gonna say 4.
Nope.
Oh, that's awesome right there.
I'm gonna get a couple more. And I think he said I'm gonna guess higher.
This ain't The Price is Right.
There are currently 7. This is the first time ever that there are 7 Black playwrights with 7 Black plays. The plays are number 1, Passover. Number 2, Chicken and Biscuits. Number 3, Lackawanna Blues. Great movie. It is a play now. Number 4, Thoughts of a Colored Man. Number 5, Trouble in My Mind. 6, Skeleton Crew. 7, Clyde. If you can get yourself to New York and get to see one of these plays, go and do it, because this is a first. This is a freaking amazing. I am
that's
so
dope.
For that. 7
that's awesome.
Black goddamn plays on Broadway, yo. You don't gotta go see Rent anymore.
Nope. You ain't gotta see Cats. You can actually see something good.
Exactly. Not that Rent wasn't good or Cats, but Here's some
Yeah.
diversity for us.
Real
This.
quick though, real quick.
Yeah.
With that being said,
Mhm.
if people haven't seen, I actually interviewed a local actress who did a play.
Mhm.
She did the Josephine Baker play. She sang all the songs, an amazing voice. I'll make sure to leave a link to that. But I love plays. My uncle used to do lighting for plays, so I used to go when he used to go to work. Majority of the time, it would be for a play. So if you get a chance, definitely check that out. That's some amazing stuff. Seven, that's
7.
dope.
And as you say, Josephine Baker, real quick, she got the highest honor this week, November 30th. She is being buried as she's in Paris. She's buried in Paris,
Mm-hmm.
but I guess the highest honor is to be buried in the Paris, what is it called? A Pantheon, a Pantheon,
Mm-hmm.
something
Pantheon,
like that. I'm probably mispronouncing it, but she got this honor, and that is where they're
that's
not going to
dope.
actually move her body from where she's buried now, but I guess they're going to take pieces of or take dirt and sand from the different places that she's lived and put it in the pantheon or whatever you pronounce it, and bury those there because it's a piece of
Wow,
her, and that's what they're going to do. So shouts out
wow,
to
that's
Josephine
awesome.
Baker. Josephine Baker
Yes.
is dope. If you didn't know, she adopted 12 kids from diverse backgrounds on top of her activism. So she's amazing. Next
Mm-hmm.
quote. Next quote, real quick. I should be prosecuted, question mark. What happened on January 6th, Senator? I should be prosecuted, question mark. What happened on January 6th, Senator? What about you? Who said that?
Hmm.
I should be prosecuted. What happened on January 6th, Senator? This is part of the ongoing feud. Let's give them a chance.
Hmm. Ongoing feud.
Yes, Dr. Fauci. Infinite said you can't go to New York. The Omicron is there. Go see them black, please. They're
Yo.
checking your COVID passport. Let's see. Oh, question. Here's another question. What two congressmen offered Rittenhouse a job as a congressional intern?
And I seen that. Was it Ted Cruz? Was he one of them?
I'm gonna let them. That's one of yours.
Okay.
I'm gonna let them speak as
All right,
well.
that's one of mine. That's one of my guesses, y'all. That's one of mine. Hmm.
Gates and all right, you're half right, Michelle. Gates is one. Not Green though. Well, I mean, she may have. I didn't hear about it. I just know about the two that I have here.
It wouldn't surprise me if she did.
Right. Gates did it second. There was somebody came out just fast. Cawthorn, absolutely. Gates and Cawthorn.
Mm, mm, mm.
Last quote. Last quote. It has been a long fight. It has been a hard fight. He will now rest in peace. It has been a long fight. It has been a hard fight. He will now rest in peace.
Hmm. I don't know. Let me see.
It has been a long fight. It has been a hard fight. He will now rest in peace. They're way behind. Yes, Michelle P. Ahmed Arbery. No, his
Nice.
mom.
His
Yeah,
mom.
mother. Yeah. Good job, guys. Yay. That was fun.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
That was
Make
good.
you work your political brain
Yeah.
a little bit. I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
All
Yes, the
right. All
mom.
right.
I love you guys. That was great. Guys are so smart. Oh man.
I know. We got some of the smartest
Yeah.
viewers
Yeah.
on YouTube. Like y'all just some
Killing it.
y'all be on point. Y'all be killing it. Y'all be killing it. All right, all right, all right. We're about to get into the second part or the second half of what's going on. I'm gonna start off with a couple follow-ups. Previously, I reported or we talked about what's going on with Barbados and all of that, their new president. Well, the other day it has become official. Barbados is now independent. Queen Elizabeth, who's that? I don't know who that is, but who do I know? I know that the new president is Dame Sandra Mason. She's the new person in charge. She's gonna run the country, doing all of that. It's official. As well, just the other day, Rihanna, she got awarded with what was it? A national hero or something like that, or national treasure, national hero. So that's awesome for them. Congratulations to Rihanna for that as well.
Let me just say real quick.
No, go right ahead. Go right ahead.
The people of Barbados, you guys are great because y'all really did honor the Queen. Prince Charles was there. You guys are very polite because I know what y'all really want to say is hit the road, colonizers. Y'all been colonizing this island for far too long, but they were so nice and sweet and did the whole ceremony and Prince Charles was there. I'm like, wow. Say what you really want.
Right.
But anyway.
Right. Well, they did now. They said, get out. Who's Queen Elizabeth? Who's that? Who is she?
Exactly.
So that's awesome. It's always good when you can be independent, do your own thing. You don't have to again worry about colonizers and all of that. You can govern yourself, make your own laws, be independent, and just know your success is in your hands. So that's awesome. And we'll guys keep you updated with anything new that comes out of Barbados. And President Mason. Sandra Mason. So again, congratulations. I did want to also say that another story that we talked about a couple of weeks ago, Merck, they are one step closer to being FDA approved. They just got approval from a subcommittee in the FDA. So it's not the overall governing body of the FDA, but kind of like a smaller committee. They looked at the data and they said, you know what, this is something that can happen. They gave them their approval. And now it kind of goes up to the chain and they have to wait for the bigger committee of the FDA to approve their antiviral pill. So instead of getting a shot, it'll be a pill, so a lot easier, a lot quicker. So that's something that we can, now that we hearing about this Omicron, I don't know how to say it, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Omicron. Omni. Y'all know I
don't think there's an N. You're saying
Omicron?
Omni. I don't think it's Omni. I think it's Omicron. Omicron. Yeah, I think that's what that is.
Omicron. Y'all know what it is. The new variant that's out. So hopefully this will be able to help more people. More people should be more willing to take a pill than get a vaccination shot. We'll see, but this is a good step in the right direction. This is some great news. Stacey Abrams.
Mm-hmm.
Stacey Abrams. You know, she loves Georgia. She fights for the people. She's throwing her hat back in the governor race. She will be running for governor in 2022. If you guys think about it, 2022 is only less than 28 days away. Right down the street.
Yeah.
So she is going to throw her hat in the race, which is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys don't remember, last time she ran for governor, Brian Kemp, he cheated.
Yeah.
He was the voting person,
right,
and he was running for governor at the same time. He didn't want to step aside that particular position. He was like, nope, I'm going to do what I want. Unfortunately, he did win, but he had to pull out all the dirtiest tricks in the book, closing down polling places, closing down early voting.
Right.
Had one place open, had one drop box. Like he pulled out all the stops, and still he only barely just won.
Right.
So I can't wait to see that race. And we'll definitely, guys, keep you updated. That's why you need to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when we come on, we gonna have this information for y'all people. But moving right along, and this is some sad news. But if you guys haven't heard yet about the Michigan shooting that took place the other day, the unfortunate, there was a 14-year-old, 16-year-old, and 17-year-old that passed away during the shooting. And it's just now being reported that a fourth person passed away today as well.
Was it yesterday?
Or yesterday?
It doesn't matter.
It's still unfortunate,
yeah.
You know. I mean, I can't say I thought we were past this, because this is what unfortunately was happening right before the pandemic started. It's just unfortunate. We definitely have to get better gun laws. Something has to be done. I don't know if kids nowadays need somebody to talk to, just because of all the things that's been going on along with COVID. And there's been reports out that social media and Instagram is affecting young ladies. Like, there's just a lot of things going on right now. And even for adults, there has to be some type of outlet, something that needs to be done, especially with the kid. You don't need to be shooting up school. Like, so unfortunate. But yeah, that happened. Yeah, it's tragic. Also 8 other people were injured during that fatal shooting of the school. So we'll keep you guys posted when there's more stuff coming out.
I have something to say.
I
have something to add.
Go right ahead.
It'll be a little rant. I blame the Republicans. I blame the Republicans for all of this mess, right? There's gun laws. Stop voting for these people. Stop voting for these people. They don't care if we live or die. That is a fact. They are racist. They are bigots. They're xenophobe. Like, let's stop dancing around any of this stuff and call them what they are. If you support the current Republican Party, you too are racist. You too are killing people, because there's no way in the world that the parent goes to Black Friday after Thanksgiving and doesn't say, oh, let me go Christmas shopping for my children. Let me buy a doll. Let me buy a car for my wife. No, what does he buy? An automatic gun on sale. Why? Because America is so doggone horny for guns. Why are they going for guns? Because of the Republicans. Like, it's not going to stop. It won't stop until, like Casey said, we get gun reform. They're never going to do it. They don't want to do it. Abortion is going to be off the table. I know we're going to talk about that in a minute,
Yep.
but like, women are going to die. Women are going to die because men are going to kill them because they don't want to be on the hook for child support. Women are going to die because they're going to be using coat hangers and things of that nature to try to get rid of babies. So women are going to die. So you got children dying in schools. Women are going to be dying. Black men are out here dying because police are killing them. Republicans, again, do not want to change policing. So they don't want to change gun reform. They want to take abortion away. They don't want to change policing. Healthcare in the Republican states are atrocious. They don't care if you have healthcare or not. So you're dying when you step on a nail. You are literally dying because you don't have any healthcare and you can't go to the doctor. Stop voting for these people. They are death. That's it. Whew. Oh, don't even forget about COVID. Let's not even start on that.
Cooking. I hope y'all just heard that. I hope y'all just heard that. Everything she said was dead on, yo. Dead on. If you want change, don't vote for these people. They don't care. It's you see it everywhere. You got radio hosts dying because they say COVID's fake or they don't want to get vaccinated. And just the day prior, they were saying it's not real, and the next day they pass. You know, there's I don't know if you guys are on Reddit or anything like that, but they got something called the Herman Cain Awards. I don't know if you guys remember who Herman Cain is. They got an award based off of that for people who say the dumbest stuff, and then the next day they die. Like, it's this is real. Anyway, we're gonna move along and get right into what Ms. Quest was talking about. So there's a lot of court cases going on. We briefly, well, of course, if you guys don't know, Kyle Rittenhouse, he got acquitted of all charges, but the three horrible people, I won't even say their names, in the Ahmaud Arbery case, I'm sorry, y'all know I'm horrible with names. All three of them got convicted. They gone, they out. Another case that we talked about briefly, actually a couple months ago. Today's the second day of the Giselle Maxine case. And if you guys aren't familiar, she is the right-hand person to the whole Jeffrey Epstein. She was out there seducing young ladies and try to bring them back. She knows all the names, where the bodies are buried. She knows a lot, and it's if you guys didn't know, of course, there were rumors and murmurs about Clinton being involved with Jeffrey Epstein, certain reports saying that he was actually on the island a couple times. He was on the plane. His name is on flight logs and things like that. Well, more things are starting to leak out about his involvement and Hillary's involvement.
Hillary?
Yeah, it's weird. It's rumors and murmurs. But just the Clintons in general, mainly, of course, about Clinton, but stuff is starting to come out. Again, they may have had more, involvement, or not necessarily involvement, but they were there a lot more than what they have actually been saying. So we'll guys keep you updated with that. The next court case, and all these court cases are major court cases, have major ramifications moving forward. But this next one is Kim Porter. If you guys aren't familiar with that,
I'm just mad that her name is the name of Sean Combs' baby's mama that passed away. Like, why is her name Kim Porter? Every time I hear Kim Porter, I think about
That's the yeah,
The
exactly.
importer I
Like
care about, like cared about, not but go on.
not
Sorry.
this person. Nah. But if you are wondering who she is the white lady female police officer that shot Dante Wright during a traffic stop, which was the dumbest traffic stop. But there is a law. First off, this is all taking place in Minneapolis, right? And this took place in the Brooklyn Center, which isn't far from where, the Michael Floyd situation happened with Derek Chauvin on his neck. Not far, basically right down the street. So with that being said, you already know how the police officers think in that particular area. But they pulled him over for having too many air fresheners in hanging from his rear view mirror.
Mm-hmm.
Now again, it is a law out there. That's a very specific law, like too many air fresheners, like that, making me think like they're trying to target a particular person or particular group of people with air fresheners. I don't know. I may be reaching. I don't know, but that's why he got pulled over. Within that, he did try to leave the scene. Kim Porter yelled "taser" 2 or 3 times, and then proceeded to pull out her gun. Shot him once in the stomach, and he passed away from the gunshot wounds. So that's going on. And it's funny because she was on the force for 26 years. And if you're yelling "taser," how do you then reach for your gun? That doesn't,
Right.
It doesn't compute. It doesn't make sense. So that's actually going on right now. They do have 9 jurors selected. They will be selecting a couple more. The judge, and the only reason why I'm bringing this up just because it was in the news. I never particularly heard this, but the judge let a lady leave because she didn't feel she was qualified to be a juror. So judge let her go. There it is.
They got alternates. That's why they have alternates.
Yeah. So it was in there. It was part of the story. I just thought I'd tell you. And lastly, the case that Ms. Quest was talking about, and when she was preaching, she was cooking. She talked about abortions, and right now, the Supreme Court is hearing testimony or hearing arguments on Mississippi and them abandoning abortions. We talked about this a couple months ago. We told you we keep you posted. Today is the second day of the Supreme Court hearing the case.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's a lot. It's a lot. A lot of different things going on, but and please, Ms. Quest, help me explain this. But Mississippi wants abortions to be banned, and you can't get an abortion after 15 weeks.
Right. That's their
Now,
way of trying to ban it, right? Because they can't ban it because it's the law of the land. So what they're doing is trying to make the window smaller and smaller. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, I have a couple things here.
Mm-hmm.
Part of making that window smaller is viability. Now, what does viability mean in pregnancy? And again, please, Quest, Miss Quest, help me if I'm, help me along. Viability of the fetus means having reached such a stage of development as to be able or capable of living under normal conditions outside the uterus. So that means the baby in the belly, the way it is right then and there, can live a regular, normal, healthy life outside of, that's what they're saying. That's what that means, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Now, could you explain if okay, the 15 weeks?
So I guess, yeah. So there's a lot of things going on in this hearing. That's part of it, the viability
Mhm.
part, right? They're trying to say, well, if the baby's viable, then you can't kill it, because that's what they were saying before too. Like if the baby has a heartbeat,
The
I'm sorry,
heartbeat bill.
fetus, right? If the fetus has a heartbeat, then it's actually an infant. It's a baby. Like you can't kill it, right? So that's
Mhm.
where the viability comes in. I guess is like, okay, well, 15 weeks after that. So they're trying to say 16 weeks. If you have that child, it would be viable. But we know that that is not true, because
Mhm.
if you have a child at 5 months, a preemie at 5 months, that chance of survival of that child is really hard. That child that's not a normal condition that baby will live in if
Mhm.
it's born at 5 months. If it lives, because it's only going to be, if it's going to be a pound, it's going to be in the NIC unit forever, because that baby's not even, the eyes may still be sealed. It's not even going to have nails. It's not going to have anything, right? Because it's only 5 months. So the viability
Mhm.
of that child, that's very iffy, because I think we read before we came on, like it's the chances are greater or it's safer at
Mhm.
after 24 weeks. So y'all talking
Mhm.
about, they're talking about 15 weeks, it's viable. That was one thing. And then there was another argument where I forgot, I think it was the woman who was representing Planned Parenthood was explaining and saying, you're literally trying to force women to have children, to be mothers, to be parents. Amy Comey Barrett, or whatever her darn name is, she tried to fight that. Like, no, we're not. We're not trying to make them parents. Isn't there the safe haven law? So she's basically saying, you don't have to be a parent. Have the baby and drop it off at the fire station. That's what that law is for. Are y'all like, she said that? That is what their thought process is. These people are so doggone disconnected from what the fuck is happening in real life, in real
Mhm.
circumstances. You're really saying, carry this baby for this whole time, because let me tell you, it's not really 9 months, it's 10 months, because it's 40 weeks, it's 10 months. So carry that baby for that amount of time, and then just give it up if you don't want it. Just give it up. So now we have a whole nother circumstance. We got all these kids in need adopting. Now we got all these kids
Mhm.
under the Department of Social Service who is already understaffed, where kids are already being abused and raped and killed. Like the cycle
Mhm.
goes on. It doesn't make any sense. And we're talking about women being murdered. Sorry, this is crazy. And it like grates me. Like, not only are they going to be murdered, you're going to have a whole nother circumstance of poverty in
Oh
Arkansas,
man.
and in Mississippi, in Alabama, because they cannot go out of state to get an abortion. It's going to put them in further poverty. It's not just the woman, it's the man, it's the whole
Mhm.
family. They already got 3 kids.
Mhm.
Birth control didn't work. That happens too. It's not 100%. And then you make
Mhm.
this family bring another baby into the world where she may have to stop working. So now it's
And it's
one
already
income.
the cost of living down there isn't that high already.
It,
That's
it,
another mouth to feed. It's
it's
already what,
another mouth
almost
to
half a
feed.
million dollars to for
They
one
do,
kid.
they don't want to give you maternity leave. They don't want to give you paid maternity leave. So she's
Mhm.
home on nothing. And then when she tries to collect welfare, Republicans are like, oh no, we need to cut the safety nets. No, we can't have you doing
Mhm.
that. That's why, you guys, why are we voting for these people? It doesn't make
Mhm.
sense. We have to get out in numbers. They cannot take the House and the Senate back, because if they do, our kids are going to be in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Mm-hmm.
going to be a problem.
And don't forget about the dad as well. You know,
Yeah.
struggling. The jobs are scarce. Again, the cost of living is going up, but the wages is staying stagnant. You know, so it's the whole, like she said, the whole family is struggling. The whole family struggling, and then get on welfare. That means the dad can't be there. Now you got a broken home, and we won't get into that. We won't go down that road. But we're just saying the consequences are dire. Are dire. You can't have a healthy family, one, if the mom and dad don't have jobs, or the jobs they do have aren't paying them enough. And the jobs that they do have that aren't paying enough isn't giving them enough time for family leave, because they want them to work.
Yeah.
Or if they do, they're saying, go ahead, go home, but we're not paying you. Like it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. But to go on what you were saying, and I found what we were talking about earlier. What is considered viable? In general, infants that are born very early are not considered to be viable until after 24 weeks gestation, just like what Miss Quest was talking about. That means, I continue, that means that if you give birth to an infant before 24 weeks old, their chances of surviving is usually less than 50%. So that means if you, like she said before, if you have a premature baby, if you have a preemie, you have less than a 50% chance of that baby surviving or having a normal life, because sometimes, you know, deficiencies may be coming. They're more accessible to diseases and things like that. Less than 50%. Now, with that being said, yes, I continue, some infants are born before 24 weeks gestation and have survived, but that is a very rare instance.
Yeah.
Very rare. It happens, but it's like seeing a unicorn.
Like a unicorn is rare. That doesn't happen.
but you know what I'm saying? It's well, yeah. It's very rare though. It does happen, but it's very rare. So to make these ladies, to say that a lady can have a baby at 16 weeks and live a normal and healthy life, it's a crock. It's a crock. It's a crock of shh. You know, and ladies should have the right to choose.
Right.
Before I pass the mic off, I don't want to go deep down this particular rabbit hole with this conversation, but a lot of this is based on religion.
Right.
You know, it's there's nothing wrong with being religious. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with believing in the Most High, Buddha, whatever religion. If you're Hindu or Muslim, you know, there's nothing wrong with believing what you believe. Right. I believe in the Most High, you know, but my thing is that, and I pushed back, and I actually had this conversation a while ago with one of my religious friends, and she is she wants abortions to be banned. And, you know, she brought up different Bible verses and things like that. And I'm like, you know, yeah, okay, that makes them okay, whatever. I get you. But my thing is, if you're a religious person, didn't you have a choice to believe in what you believe? Didn't the Most High give you the option to read the Bible or the Quran or whatever, then if you get the choice, well, you're taking that choice away from ladies.
Right.
Like, no one forced you. Yeah, there's consequences with everything you choose. That's why it's a choice.
Exactly.
But you're taking away that choice. No one forced you to be religious. Yeah, you grew up in a religious house, but you're an adult. You're grown. You can make that choice. You like, nah, I didn't like it growing up. It was too much. Or, you know what? I liked it. I'm going to still do it. You had a choice.
Mm-hmm.
So to force or take away that choice from ladies, I can't get down with that. I don't get down with that. But anyway, that's my little rant. I'm passing the mic again to Miss Quest. Anything you have for the remainder of the show?
Yeah, I have some Black history.
Nice.
So as we did our rest in pieces, I want to RIP Robert Lee Elder. He passed away this week. He was born July 14th, 1934. He passed away November 28th of this year. He was a professional golfer, a well-known golfer. In 1975, he became the first Black to play in the Masters tournament. So he was he's pretty big. A lot of people knew him. I didn't know. I've heard his name before, but I didn't know a lot about him. But Tiger Woods and those folks knew him. And
Tiger Woods, Vijay Singh. I'm a big Vijay Singh fan. My grandfather actually taught me to play golf before he passed away. So I like it. That's one of the little things that a lot of people may not know, but I love golf. I follow Tiger Woods. I actually got to see him in person. He came out and did when you ever seen that Nike commercial where he bounces the golf ball off his club? He actually did that in person. He Tiger Woods, that guy is a beast. Like he did mad different little tricks. Talked about how he got there. He didn't get deep into like the racism because of course he had to keep it friendly and all that. But great story. He's awesome. He is retiring soon.
He is retiring
from golf. But yeah, I just had to put that out there because golf is actually fun. It's low key fun, but it's fun though. It's fun.
That's cool. Okay, well, that's all I have.
Oh,
yeah,
there it is.
We're on time. We're done.
we are. We made it. Well, hope you guys enjoyed the show. Please don't forget to hit that like button before y'all leave. We definitely need to affect the YouTube algorithm. You guys already know. Please like, share, subscribe. I'm glad to be back, man. I missed y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. But that's all I got. Anything you want to say before we go?
No, just hey, you gotta vote. Tell your friends, tell your people, get them registered. That's it.
There it is. And we'll see you guys